Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm getting a delivery today. I got a truckload of hemlock logs coming in. My buddy Nick, he's up on the loader unloading them right now. So in a lot of past videos, you might have seen me wearing a Storm Lumber and Logging sweatshirt. And you might have thought, well, that's not his business. What's up with that? Well, that's my buddy Nick's business. They have a mill here in Lehighton also. And when he's done unloading here, we're going to have a chat with him. We'll talk more about their business. But he brought me a whole load of hemlock logs here. And in the next couple weeks, I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing with these hemlock logs. A lot of it's sold already for some different projects, so we'll take a look and I'll show you what this truckload of logs is going to turn into. That's a pretty neat machine there. You guys have seen our little farmy log loader we use to load Christmas trees if you watch the channel. Well, this Prentice is like that on steroids. They do the same job, except that one can lift a house. Mine can. All right, so I'm here with Nick. He's got me unloaded here, a nice load of hemlock logs. So we actually go back a long time, probably Little League Baseball, and our families go back even longer than that. His pap and dad, geez, you guys have been in business over 50 years, right?
Going on 60.
Going on 60 years. They actually cleared a bunch of land here on the tree farm for my dad and uncle and grandfather, well, before we were born, even back in the 80s. So they've been a staple here in Lehighton for a long time, small family business just like we are. And Nick and I do a lot of business back and forth. You guys have seen everything I do. I'm more kiln dried, finished product, the back end of the lumber business. Nick is kind of more the beginning stages. So I'll let him kind of tell you the different things they do in their business.
So the way it starts most of the time is mostly private landowners will come in with interest in harvesting their timber. We start from that process of going out, marking the timber, scaling the timber, making an offer. If the landowner accepts, we begin the harvest process. We have 2 crews currently harvesting timber for us on our jobs. Once it's harvested and on the landing, trucking process comes in, which you can add a little bit of.
Just saw that.
After that, it gets sorted and we designate where it's going to go to. Some of the logs go back to our mill at home. From there, it can go anywhere from staying in-house, becoming lumber, to getting exported to a different country. There's infinite possibilities.
And so Nick runs an automatic circle mill, so if you were paying close attention in some of my videos, you've probably seen some circular sawn lumber, most likely came from their mill. So it's a little different than the wood miser we run here. It's quite a bit faster. You know, so they, like you said, they cut for all kinds of different stuff, pallet lumber, grade lumber, more wholesale. So not, you know, he's not selling finished products, but more of a commercial operation, a lot more volume than I put out. And as far as like the timber, he goes in and works with the homeowners, whatever they are looking for. Doesn't necessarily have to be a clear cut. You know, he'll tailor you know, their management plan to what you're looking for. You know, if you want deer habitat or what
Our
have
main
you.
thing is, our main objective is to make a happy medium between the landowner's interests and what's best for that particular stand of timber.
Right, yeah. So a lot of times, you know, loggers will get a bad name, but ultimately, you know, if he's harvesting your timber, you're in control of, you know, what happens. You know, it's ultimately your call as to what stays and what goes. So, I've been after him for a while to take me out on a job site. We're going to get out there. One day I'll show you one of his job sites so you can kind of get a better look. You've seen me do a little bit of tractor logging here. Well, it's a little different out on one of his job sites.
Maybe we can check both crews out. We have one crew is a little bit smaller, lower impact, suited better for smaller select cut jobs, and then we have one crew that's fully mechanized and two different styles of harvest and two different operations for sure.
Right. Yeah, so it's kind of nice here. You know, we're two businesses, local businesses here in Lehigh, and both family-run businesses, been around for a while, and it's neat that we can kind of work together because we're on opposite ends of the spectrum. So even though we're both running mills, we're both kind of in the same business, we're really not. You know, we're kind of complementary businesses. He a lot of times has stuff I don't have access to, so it works well for me to buy it wholesale, you know, buy a truckload of stuff from him and then kiln dry it and retail it or turn it into flooring or paneling or what have you. So like I said in the intro, this Hemlock here is going to be a few different projects, and I'll be sure to take you along and show you what this truckload of logs turns into. So got anything else?
Yeah,
Good?
get you out on a job.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks Nick for your time. We'll catch you guys later.